Okay, let's talk about Fight Trigger, the Novita, a new hero anime waifu shooter that actually looks really interesting. I think it's got a BR element to it as well. It's third person and first person, and I am very much interested. This looks actually like a decent little project. I've been saying for a while that I'd like an anime shooter. Now, I don't know if there's a gacha system to this game. I think it could probably cause problems if with the characters there's a gacha system because it's PvP and we all know what can happen with those sort of things. So hopefully if there is a gacha system, it sticks to skins and weapon skins and all that sort of stuff and potentially like gliders and you know, all the cosmetic side of things. So let's check out the trailer, then we'll have a little look on the website as well and kind of see what it's about. Okay, so let's hop into this then. This is from Game Trailers, Fight Trigger, the Novita, and there is going to be a closed beta towards the end of the month as well. I think it's around about the 23rd, 24th. Don't quote me exactly on the actual date though, but it is coming up. So it's 25th actually. It says it right there, 25th. All right, let's get into the video then. It does look good. I'm looking forward to it. The details, the visuals, they all look good. You know me, bit of anime. Give me some waifus. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sold. It's on Steam as well, so that's good. A lot of people are going to have access to it. We got some jiggle physics. You know me and jiggle physics. So we've obviously got the typical drop-in gameplay. Obviously, teams of 4 as well. So we got third person and first person. Visuals look really nice as well. Nice and bright. Sharp. So you see that we got different hero abilities as well. This is kind of cool. So that'll be one for the Fortnite players there. You can instantly build a tower by the looks of it with this character. Some characters got like shields and different ones have got offensive abilities and all that sort of stuff, which we'll get into off the website. You know, give yourself that height advantage instantly. The only one I question is this. I'm never really a big fan of like wall hack kind of abilities where it allows you to see people through. They always tend to need to get nerfed to some degree or just become a real pain in the ass and everybody wants to run that character. But I guess it all depends on how well balanced the rest of the characters are and how things counteract each other and all that sort of stuff. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, these sort of abilities for me, I'm always a little bit like, oh, I guess we'll see how powerful it is when it drops as well.
Oh, I do apologize.
I'm liking the character design, so.
Time to walk the clouds.
Jiggle physics are strong.
One with the waves.
So I'm guessing she's some sort of healer character. Oh, did she TP to that then? So it looks like we've got a down but not out system and obviously a revival system. I'm guessing she's some kind of healer character. It looked like she TP'd to the down person then, didn't it as well?
Feel the rhythm of your heart.
So I wonder if that's a thing specifically for healers for reviving, or she just is able to do it better. We've got vehicles as well. You know, it basically looks like PUBG with a hero element and anime girls. You can't tell me that's not a cool premise, right? Okay, we've actually got some advanced movement. I like that. Okay, so you can see the zone getting smaller here. Typical Battle Royale stuff. So I'm curious as well. Will it just be BR or will there be different modes? Okay. So I'm not too sure if that's an ability there or she's just got a piece of equipment, but it looks like, you know, kind of like how you can use the zip lines in certain BR games to zip up and get away quickly from either a fight that you're getting overwhelmed in or move to another fight or obviously just to move away from the encroaching zone. But yeah, close alpha on the 25th of September. It's on Steam. You can wishlist it now, so definitely do that. It looks like it's coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, and the Epic Store as well. It's going to be on Android and Apple. I believe there's going to be crossplay for PC and console, and then there's going to be a separate player base for mobile, but I believe that Apple and Android will be able to crossplay with each other. So it's going to be on pretty much everything apart from the Nintendo Switch. So everybody's going to be able to get access to play this. So if it's something that's interesting to you, you know, you're going to be able to try it out. It's going to be free to play as well, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, as a trailers go, I think that was a pretty decent trailer, if I'm honest. But let's check the website out anyway, shall we? All right, over at the website here, obviously you can wishlist it. You can try and join the test. You can pre-register as well. I'll probably leave a bunch of links as well in the video if anybody wants to check out all this sort of stuff. So we're on the homepage. Website looks pretty decent, you know, typical website. We've got dev blogs, and we've got all the characters here. So if you go to the Awakeners, which is what the characters are called, you can see the different characters here. And of course, she's looking pretty fine. Let's have a look then. This is Veiled Shadow Huxley. As enigmatic as the night and as tricky as a puzzle, Huxley was born to be a spy, and anyone who tries to manipulate her will end up the dumbest piece on the board. Okay, so Awakens who find themselves in the realm of mist will have their vision obscured, leaving Huxley with clear vision. The mist hides the steps of the shadowy mystery. So she's got some sort of smoke grenade. Kind of looks like a Valorant type smoke grenade, actually, in terms of the visual effects. But she can see clearly while she's in it, and the enemies can't. So obviously, you know, it's going to be pretty good for blinding your enemies. And I suppose you'll be able to, I guess, use it as well to close ground on people. Maybe if you're not necessarily using it to blind somebody to kill them, but maybe to cross an area. I'm not too sure what it looks like when you're outside of the scope, because it says that it hides her steps. So I'm wondering if you're looking at that from a distance, would that be like a big sphere of smoke that you can't see into? I would imagine it probably would. It seems like the characters have got 3 abilities as well. Among the Orbis Cognito's many gadgets, the Rogue's marker is Huxley's favourite, combining versatility and ease of use. So this is the wall hack, which, again, never a massive fan of these kind of abilities, if I'm honest. I don't know how long it's going to last for, how quick it, like, recharges, it looks like it's got a decent range on it there by the looks of it as it pinged out. It looks like it does quite, yeah, it looks like, well, yeah, it's got a decent distance on it. Yeah, never a big fan of these abilities, but I guess we'll see in game how it kind of goes down. And then we've got a third one here, which is I guess it's just an instant takedown, is it? The Shadow's ability as an oh, okay, so we're doing a Caveira here. So we've got an interrogation that I'm guessing alerts her to where people on the team are. So you can down somebody, interrogate them, and it tells you where other team members are. That's okay, that's kind of cool then. So we've got a little bit of a Caveira coming into it. So okay, that's Huxley. Then we've got Starhopper. So this is the one we saw that's going to be like, I guess, for the Fortnite peeps, you can instantly build yourself a tower. Kind of does what it says on the tin there, really, doesn't it? Pretty obvious what you can do with that. See a bit of glider action as well there. So, you know, give yourself a little bit of instant height. It looks like there's jump pads that spawn around it as well. So I'm guessing if you do it too close to enemies, I'm guessing enemies can potentially use it as well, and other teammates as well. Yeah, it looks like it spawns four jump pads, or at least 3 jump pads anyway. So that's one of her abilities. And we've got this one here, a shield that you can pop up. With each part of the shield can be destroyed individually. So give yourself a bit of mobile cover, which is good. And I think it says alloy fire can pass through the top of the shield, and up to 4 shields can exist at once. So you can give a temporary cover to all of your teammates as well if you want to build some sort of little bunker base, I guess, if you want to, with this character. And then we've got another ability for her, which is, what's this? When Kira's in her own digital, I can barely see that, fortress, she's protected by a digital fortress, continuously restores its creator's source of energy and armor, I think. So she's basically healing up and gaining armor when she's in this. So actually, that seems like that's kind of insane, to be fair. I'm assuming that by the looks of this cracking, this can be destroyed as well. And I wonder how long this actually stays out. Is this a permanent thing once it's put out, or is it timed? I would think it would probably be timed. Did it say that if it's when Kira leaves the fortress for a time, it collapses, it leaves the floor each, the fortress can be... It doesn't say, does it? That if it'll stay up. But it can be destroyed anyway. Okay, then, let's have a look at this one. Petra Flame. Okay, so she gathers the Petra Flames and creates... It's hard to see the text. It's like white on light background. It's kind of hard. So she can call down an airstrike, basically, by the looks of it here. That's kind of cool. What we got here, fuses the game at the... Okay, so we got like a wall of fire, have we? Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that does damage to enemies. That kind of like a Viper wall in a way, isn't it, from Valorant? Definitely looks like they've took some inspiration a little bit from some of the abilities in Valorant, actually, especially the way they look as well. I'm here for that, though. I'm here for that. Incendiary rounds. Okay. Okay, so she's actually dropping a molly. Infuses her incendiary rounds and incendiary chip with a... Okay, so she's changing their colours. Incendiary rounds deal more damage and slow targets to hit and weapons. Okay, so what's she dropping? A Molotov and gains fire rounds here, by the looks of things. It's really hard to read some of these because they're on light backgrounds and it's white text. Change that. Maybe put the text outside of the gameplay. That'd be a little bit better just to the developers of that so we could see what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, let's have a look at this here. So she transforms into a pool of water that can move freely and leaves water trails in its wake. In this state, Naze is immune to all negative status effects and damage, and she continuously recovers HP and armor. Okay, so we definitely got some characters that have the ability to self heal, which is interesting. This is kind of cool as well. So what am I thinking of here? The Nintendo Switch game, the Squid game. That's kind of what it reminds me of. You can kind of do that. You know, when you go into the paint and stuff, that kind of reminds me of that. But that looks cool as well. I'm liking the effect styles. And what we got here, summons a Sharky, moves forward and leaves a trail of water. When Sharky encounters an enemy or reaches his max range, he jumps up and detonates, knocking... Okay, so it's like does he... Okay, it looks like he just goes in a straight line. Okay, so it knocks... detonates, knocking up enemies struck. Does that mean it knocks them back like? It looks like it does, yeah. So you can knock people out to cover with it. Okay, interesting. And what we got here, Naze is blessed by the ocean and gains a movement speed bonus on water. The water trails created by her abilities grant movement speed bonus to her and her squad mates. That's cool then. So get you and your teammates out of a bad situation, or if the zone's closing on you and you don't have a vehicle, can increase your speed, I guess. So we got Light Whisperer here. She's got like, it looks like some sort of a focus beam. I feel like this would be, it's one of the, it looks like it's incredibly powerful actually. I was going to say it looks like it's not safe, puts you in a bit of danger, but it looks like it's really powerful. It drops people fast. Okay, so high damage to enemies hit. It looks like it doesn't last very long as well, though, so that's good. Becomes one with the light, transforming into a photon. That's, okay, so we're basically a dash. Interesting. Okay, so she's going to be one for the movement freaks. When Eos eliminates down enemy, she regains spent energy and resets a cooldown on a tactical. Right, okay. So, she's one for the fraggers, isn't she? She's one for the movement freaks, the fraggers, and I'm guessing to charge up, which is kind of, I guess, is like an ult. I'm assuming that they've got two abilities and one kind of works like an ult, potentially, maybe. We've got Wind Ranger. She creates an updraft with the source of energy, lifting everyone up in its range to a high altitude. This is the one that we saw in the trailer, actually. So this is good for getting around, movement, kind of acts, I guess, a little bit like a zip line. Allow you to push enemies, to get away from enemies, to move away from the zone when it's coming at you. So that's interesting as well. Let me go back to that a second. What's the second ability? Soaring harnesses the wind for an enhanced jump. Okay, so she's all about getting around and getting a height advantage. Another kind of movement-based character here. Damn, look at those yams, bro. Look at the booty action in the game. They know what they're doing. What we got here then? Temporary gathers the wind as a buffer for a descent. Okay, so she stops full damage, basically. Makes sense, because if you're going to be getting up to high areas, you want to be able to negate full damage. So, okay. So she's all about verticality, really, these characters, and that's kind of her arsenal. So, interesting. And then we've got Creation O2 Camille. Camille activates... Oh, hold up. There we go. Camille activates a miniature teleportation device, creating a zone charged with source energy. Allies inside the zone continuously recover source energy and armor. Allies outside the zone can teleport in for a reduced movement speed while teleporting. Interesting. That's interesting. Seems quite complex, actually. So you can teleport to the heal, and you get healed within it. So basically, like I said in the trailer, she's a healer. Let's have a look at this one as well. Camille selects a squad mate and restores their source energy and armor. If no squad mate is selected, Camille targets herself. Okay, so basic, typical healing. Interesting. What we got here, establishes a remote connection with her squad mates, Genling, sending source energy to distant squad mates and restoring their resonance. So it looks like she can revive people from range then, because I'm assuming you're going to be able to revive down but not out characters with everybody. It just seems that she's going to be able to do it remotely by the looks of things. So, you know, she's going to be able to get people up but just do it better, probably faster from range, all that sort of stuff. I don't know though, maybe other characters can't pick people up. But so, okay, we got a variety of different abilities there. Okay, we've got our weapons display as well. CR4 AR, so we've got typical AR. We've got another AR here. I'm assuming Okay, so I'm assuming then we've got different attachments and modifications you can have for the weapons. Got a sniper here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like it's gone around. Yeah, okay, yeah, there we see different versions of it. No scope, different barrel, no silencer. Same thing here by the looks of things. We've got a grip as well, extended magazine. So we've got a standard magazine there, no grip, no sight, no attachment. So we will have different upgrades now. Are these just weapons that you can find? There are different versions, or can you actually put attachments on the fly? It'll be interesting to see as well. What we got here? Okay, some more different ammo, more different weapons. Sorry, so we got looks like an SMG, another AR by the looks of it, another SMG, Pulsar SMG. Okay, these weapons, I'm liking the design of these weapons. They're pretty cool. I'm curious about how the modification system's going to work. Then is it actually going to be just variants of weapons that you can pick up, or can you actually modify them yourself? That'll be interesting. But it looks like, you know, stocks, grips, magazines, sights, barrel attachments. So there's plenty of different. Oh, that looks cool actually. Got a Tommy gun looking kind of weapon with a drum magazine as well. What we got here, like a Grand. Again, it's pretty standard. Stock, scope, grips, magazines, barrel attachments. And then we've got a big boy sniper by the looks of it. A weapon produced by the Oculus principle. A one hit kill to the head at any range. This weapon boasts devastating firepower. So this is like your 50 cal big weapon. Looks like this has got no different attachments. It's just a big boy beast kind of weapon. So interesting. So we've got a weapon display. This is the map. These are different areas around the map. So obviously a BR. So we've got different areas. Industrial zone. Observatory. We've got an arc. I'm guessing this is some sort of reactor, power reactor. And then we've got the fields. So pretty standard looking battle royale map, really. Nothing like mind boggling there. You'll have to bear with me because, do you know what? Let me switch to my other mouse because my mouse wheel is so freaking bad. It's unbelievable. So yeah, this looks interesting. These two has got some artwork and one for the furries, I guess. One for the furries. So a battle royale with hero abilities and waifu girls with an anime aesthetic. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Again, there's going to be a closed alpha test on the 25th of September. You can wishlist the game now. You can apply to join the test. I'll leave links in the description of the video and at the top comment as well, so you guys can check this all out for yourself. And yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think, because I think this looks pretty cool, actually. As somebody who likes my anime styled stuff, I'm here for this. And I wonder if there is going to be some sort of gacha element to this game as well, just because of it being an anime game. You kind of expect there's maybe something like that. Maybe it'll be with skins, potentially, or there'll just be a standard store where you can buy skins. There's nothing that actually says this is a gacha game. That's just my assumptions, because I've got gacha in the brain at the moment. But it looks like we've got vehicles as well. The website didn't actually mention anything about vehicles, did he? Did he mention anything about vehicles in here? I don't think it does he? But the video, the trailer showed that there was obviously at least one kind of vehicle anyway, and there's vehicle combat, so their passengers can hang out pretty much like PUBG and get into gunfights with other people. So yeah, let me know what you think about these guys. Fate Trigger, the Novita anime waifu battle royale. I'm here for it, man. I am here for it. So let me know what you think, guys, and drop a like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.